Hello, fellow cycling fans, and welcome to the preview of Grand Prix de Montreal 2024, another World Tour race in a Canadian city, this time on a 12.3 kilometers street circuit, totaling 17 laps with a total distance of 209 kilometers. We have 269 meters of elevation gain per lap, so in total we are climbing 4,573 kilometers. That is almost a mountain stage in a Grand Tour, so we can expect a fierce battle. We are going to talk about race profile, potential tactics from the top teams, the weather. We're going to take a look at bookmakers' odds, and in the end, of course, I will take my pick for the win on this stage. So, the race course has four major climbs on the circuit. First one coming in the first 2 kilometers of the circuit. So this is around here. Côte Camillien Ud, 1.8 kilometers at 8%. So this is the perfect place to launch an attack. Then the second climb is called Côte de Polytechnique, 780 meters at 6% with ramps of around 11%, so another good opportunity for an attack in the first half of the street course. Then the second half is easier. We have two smaller climbs, Pagnuelo 500 meters at 7.5% and the final drag onto the finish line called Avenue du Parc 500 meters at 4%. So if we have a small group coming to the finish, then we will have an uphill sprint. What can we expect from the tactics? Well, unlike the Quebec course, this one is heavily favoring Pogacar, so I think that Team UAE now has to control the breakaway from the get-go. It will be a hard task for Novak, Arieta, Ayuso, Finn Fisher Black, but they have to do it. And then in the second part, or maybe even the final third of the race, I expect Valens and Micah to drill it for the Pogacar's attack. Who will be on the attack from the other teams? Well, mainly Visma with Tish Benoit, Jan Tratnik and Matteo Jorgensen. They need to go in front of Pogacar and hope to stay in front of him if they want to win this race. And I'm sure that Visma is going to try. Another team that will probably be on the offensive, of course, is EF with someone like Ben Healy. FDJ, they can have an interesting tactics as Rudy Mollard was great in the sprint. Can he survive this course? Probably not, but then they also have Valentin Madua, who should be more suited to this kind of climbs, so I expect him to do well as well. I cannot talk about this preview without mentioning Michael Matthews, the king in Canada. He should try keep himself low and then maybe even try to get to the finish line with a big group, outsprinting them, getting the good result. Maybe not winning, but still some maybe top 5 is possible. Lotto Destiny will be an interesting thing to look at. Do they think that Arnaud Dely can follow Pogacar on this course? Well, maybe he can, but we saw that in Quebec he was totally spent. He couldn't even sprint. So if he tries and follow Pogacar, can he beat him in a sprint in a course like this? It is also an interesting thing to look at. And of course, Bini Girmay for Intermarché should do everything he can to get to the final sprint as well as Matthews. Two teams that will also be on the offensive are DSM with someone like Frank Vandenbroek and Ineos should try as well. Of course, the riders don't only battle with the race profile, they also battle the weather, but luckily in Canada it's staying sunny. Perfect cycling conditions, some 24-25 degrees throughout the day, and almost no wind, just 1 or 2 meters per second. Before we take a closer look at bookmakers odds and my picks, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you never miss a preview of a major race ever again. So the bookmakers obviously favor Tadej Pogacar at 1.7. He's the overwhelming favorite as I was talking throughout this preview. Then Matteo Jorgensen, Maxim Hills, of course, for Lotto is another interesting rider. Michael Matthews, always good in Canada. Then Tim Valens, Steve Williams, Julian Alaphilippe, he was on the attack in Quebec. I expect him to be on the attack in Montreal as well. Juan Ayuso, no chance. Ben Healy, I talk about him going in the attack as well. Simon Yates for Jayco Alula as well. And then Valentin Madua, Nason Powers can also go for EF. So, all in all, the bookmakers agree with me. Tadej Pogacar is the top favorite, and it's really hard to look past him for this stage, or rather race. This is his final race before the World Championships in Zurich. I think he wants to get that win before going to Switzerland. Thank you all for watching my preview. Have a great day, and I hope to see you soon for my next preview. Have a great day, and bye.